see a little bit of how it went with the kids. You can see how exciting it was. Imagine if it was exciting for us.
Yeah, when you're 16, 17, 15.
Imagine for little kids. So after and before each game, we kind of told them what was our purpose of doing the game. And we tried to make sure they learned it after playing the game, so that's how it went. However, we had challenges, of course, because it was such a huge project which we had to deal with so many different people. So we had a bit of situations.
Miscommunications and situations. So this is the part where we complained to you about how difficult this was. There was one big problem where we had organized everything. We had a perfect schedule of saying, okay, this summer we're going to take the kids to this place, we're going to bring them to school, we're going to do this activity, and on this day we're going to bring them to Projet Tamar, as we explained. But then a day before, literally a day before we took them to Projet Tamar,
the woman from the orphanage called us and they said the kids couldn't go. So that was the day before we had scheduled everything with Projet Tamar, with the bus, and with the people who were responsible to take them to the Projet Tamar with us. And the woman just called saying the kids couldn't go.
Yes, and we had to contact a bus company so they could take us, and we also had to contact Projet Tamar, we actually like to thank Projet Tamar because they were very helpful, and you pay a fee to get in, but we didn't have to pay that fee. They did it for free.
So basically that was our main challenge. We had to come up with a new orphanage, and a woman who was a photographer, she really helped us. She knew this orphanage was a mom in her school, so she just was incredible and helped us a lot. So this was our main challenge. However, we also had some few issues because dealing with kids, we never know what to expect. Sticking to our schedule was really complicated because the kids always wanted to do something. We couldn't always just try to settle them down and say like, wait, this is what we're going to do, this is what we have to learn. So this was kind of a complication, but it was very simple coming up with new ideas and making them interested.
And the mom that helped us, she took the pictures, that's why most of our pictures from her have this label. And she also helped us a lot finding the orphanage one day before going to Projet Tamar.
So guys, we have about 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Any questions you want to ask?
How long did you guys, was the process,
Before?
No,
working with the kids.
how many times did you meet with the kids?
Okay, so we met with them for a month and a half to arrange all the orphanage thing and the bus and everything was 2 weeks. So it was really...
And the kids every Friday?
From
Now
3 to 5
for 2 hours.
For 2 hours, from 3 to 5 after school. We bring them to do it.
Projet Tamar was a little bit longer. We stayed from 8 to 4:30
on a Sunday. 3, 4 in the morning on a
Yeah.
Sunday. So yeah.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
I wondered, with all the kids in your own school of the same age as the kids you were working with already know everything
Yes.
that you...
I hope so.
Yes, no, they are. I actually have a sister who's the age of the kids we worked with. So I talked to them actually before we talked to the teacher from the age we were looking for. And yeah, he not only gave us tips on how to work on with kids, but he will also let us know that of how aware were the kids in our school.
But also, furthermore, we had the kids in our school have more privilege. They have more opportunities to learn this kind of thing. I mean, maybe in a few years they're going to come to Gin and they're going to be able to see all this.
Yeah, especially our school is very environmentally, so we have a lot of environmental things going on all the time, and the teachers are always making sure that the kids know how to take care of the environment and the importance of the environment around us. These kids we worked on didn't know any of this and weren't aware of the importance of the environment.
Just to follow up.
Sure.
I mean, I think what you did is just spectacular.
Thank you.
And you all are also clearly better teachers than many people who use that title professionally. But what's the next step for that group of kids? What happens now? They go back, they're excited, you have 25 kids or whatnot that you've sort of shifted their entire mentality and they're going back to a culture where they are very strange now and they have very little support for what you provided.
Well, we actually have a follow-up for this program. We have an NHS, well, the NHS in our school, and basically what the NHS has a program of taking kids from orphanages, such as the one we've worked with, and teaching them English, Spanish, math, and maybe in the future there will be more subjects. What we did, we talked to some of the NHS officers and asked if there was ourselves, some of us,
RNA.
yes, our NHS, and we thought that maybe we could have this
Included environmental subject.
environmental awareness as a class, as to add on to the program that the NHS is already planning on doing. And we also have another program with one of the teachers that does similar things with other kids. Basically, we're trying to give continuity to this project, and we're going to see if it's going to be approved. If not, we're going to have to find a way.
Terrific, well done.
Any other questions?
All right.
Done?
Thank you very much.